Welcome to the Rude Barn Podcast. What month are we in, brother?
We're in the game month. Well, we're in June.
We're in June.
Actually, it's Men's Mental Health Month, isn't it?
I think so.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's that, and it's also June. But it's also been hijacked not by just the gays, but the degenerate trannies and the furries and the weird ass freakies out there. And I'm not real happy about that shit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, is what it is.
I think that you hit on a really good point right there, because it's not so much the gays that are hijacking this. It's the everything after the L
GB. After the B.
Yeah, after the B.
Which B's really kind of shouldn't be in there because
B-
it's just
B's
whatever's
kinda,
breathing
yeah,
is what they,
B's
hey,
on
if
the
it moves,
fence.
if it has a pulse,
You were fucking it. Yeah.
right.
But yeah, but everything after the B, they're hijacking it. It's not
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a cliff. LGBT.
Let's ruin
It
everybody's
it
good
falls
time.
right off. It's like Victoria Falls and she's just way down. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna just show a few videos about that. But anyway, our whole point on that one is, you know what, we are not real big fans of celebrating a whole month, let alone a weekend or a week or even a day for somebody's sexual proclivity. Whatever it is you do in your bedroom is your deal, and
I think
we don't want to hear about it.
I think we have some good points on that.
Yep.
And then a little bit of news, a little bit of tomfoolery, and
Yep.
I feel like we're gonna have a good show.
Yeah.
What do you think, Barn?
Yeah, I think so. Let's get into this. All right, welcome back to the Rude Barn Podcast, everyone. How you doing out there? Yeah.
Hope everybody's doing good. We haven't been here for a little bit. Life happens.
Life happens.
Barn takes like 9 golf trips a summer
Around the world in 80 days.
Yeah, so we have to cast
it in
around
when we can.
his schedule. Yeah.
Right. Well, and yours. Let's face reality. Come on.
No,
I gotta go do this and do that.
I know. Yeah, I'm bullshitting because I'm super jealous that you just got off a golf trip and I wasn't there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, we're going to talk about our Etsy store, the rudebarn.etsy.com, and we want to let you know prices for all of this stuff include shipping. So when you look at this stuff, it includes the shipping. So take that into consideration when you purchase. All proceeds go to help the show. And we've got hats and shirts and mugs and hoodies and all these different pictures. And we got a lot of stuff. And it's a lot of fun stuff. I got to add to it. We got to add to it some more. This is one of my favorites lately. And this kind of goes with this month being hijacked by the TV Plus people. And this particularly goes with the teas. And this one, real quick, is you can change the label, but the beer is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So check those out. These are kind of fun shirts to kind of mess around with all your friends and your family. And like we said, all proceeds go to help the show. And we appreciate that. So we'll put that up every once in a while. Boop, and we'll take it off. And then we'll put it up. And then we'll take it off. So you'll get that throughout the show. So anyway, we appreciate you coming in. So let's get into a couple things here real quick. Is this the one I'm looking at here? Hang on 1 second. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay, so apparently we have a lot of Pride Month ads and companies bowing down to or I should say bending over to the Pride people. And HelloFresh was one of them.
HelloFresh was one of them. Are you
HelloFresh? And if you got your food from HelloFresh and you're like sick and tired of the degenerates and pushing their agenda on everyone, and companies like HelloFresh bending over it and taking it right up the somewhere.
Hello Fresh. Uh-huh.
Hello, Fresh. Woo! I mean, it's a good Lord. So I don't know if you've seen this post, but here's their official statement. And this is really kind of disgusting, but some of you might not think it's that. Whatever. You want to read that there, Rude, for everybody to hear? The
Yeah,
official
sorry.
statement.
I was looking for something.
Oh,
Official statement. We know eating isn't always a top priority this month.
Can I pause you there for a
Wait a
second?
minute. Are we sure?
Okay. I would like to know in what universe we as human beings, and I know that sounds kind of crazy, but in what planet do we as human beings don't prioritize eating?
Yeah, like line by line. This is like just that first line.
Right there is enough to go.
Yeah, really
What the
makes
F?
me go,
Yeah. Yeah.
We know eating isn't always a top priority this month. So why wouldn't eating be a top priority
when you're a company selling eating products?
But who's not eating?
Right. Anorexics?
Yeah.
Ariana Grande? Ariana Grande, maybe?
I mean, she's
Sharon Osbourne? Sharon.
I don't know who's not eating this month. And I think that's kind of a bold, broad statement
of bullshit.
Yeah, because who's not eating? We all have to eat to survive. So
yeah, and I kind of make it a top priority to eat at least every couple days or every day. In my case, I just try to have a meal or two.
My thing is like, who would take their hat off to that?
I know.
What?
Okay. Well, it's like let's see. It's like a Culligan water. We know water is not a priority for you this month because something else is.
We know you don't shower this month.
I sell water to you. Yeah. And you have to shower and you have to drink water because if you don't drink water, you can dehydrate and die and everything like that. But we know it's not a priority for you this month. Our product that I'm trying to sell you is not a priority this month because, well, what? But they respect that.
But yeah, next line, which is even more ridiculous than the first line.
Yeah.
We respect that.
Do you?
You respect people not eating? I mean, number
not
one,
buying your products?
Yeah, you're a food manufacturer.
Yeah.
But you respect people not eating. I don't know why you would placate to people not eating.
I'll tell you why. Read the next.
Let's move on.
Read that next line.
But for those of you who are prepping, we have an extensive lineup of high fiber recipes available.
Wait, but eating is not a top priority, but we have an extensive lineup of high fiber recipes. Okay, for those of you who don't know, and I don't,
yeah,
prepping is also slang for something else.
Prepping.
Getting ready for the one-way street to go the other way.
Oh my God, dude.
Okay. And then high fiber.
This is blowing my mind right now because you're
like
right.
A colon blow with high fiber. Is that what you're saying?
Prepping. Yeah. Well, I mean, if they have a extensive lineup of high fiber recipes, I don't know about you, Barn, but for me, high fiber means I'm going to be in the head for most of the day.
Yeah. I'm cleaning I'm doing some house cleaning.
It's almost like, yeah, it's a house cleaning.
Right.
I was gonna say something else, but you're right. It is a house cleaning.
Yeah.
And then it's everything's washed out. There's no big stuff to run into. Everybody's thin and mushy and gets out of there. So
Can I
that's
get
what they mean by prepping, right?
apparently, I wouldn't know. I'm just saying.
So yeah. So this whole thing is really kind of wrapped around what um I'll just say it that gays do,
Right. Yeah.
and catering to their lifestyle, because maybe for this month, because it is Pride Month, uh,
Which I
they
don't
might
even
be
know what the
doing
hell
it.
that
They
means
might be
anymore.
doing it a little more often. They might need
Right.
those hallways cleared.
We only have 1 month to really go crazy. Oh, yeah.
I,
And you do.
yeah,
Now, this is
and
my
then
whole
it's and then the last line is
happy pride.
Happy Pride.
Yeah. And this is where I see we have taken a horrible turn off the turnpike, if you will. We have taken the next exit, which is usually one direct anyway. But
It's one way. It's
we
one way.
right, and we have gone down this whole path of where the whole LGB movement has gone astray from its original cause, which was, hey, we're people too. We want equal rights. We don't want to be chastised in a society. We want to be respected. We don't want to be this, that, and the other. We want the same rights and benefits and blah 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 as everybody else. Great, awesome, perfect, love it. I have, and you have probably family members, close family members, and so on and
Sure.
so on,
Yeah,
who
choose that
are of
lifestyle.
that,
Sure.
yeah, of
Yeah.
that persuasion.
Mhm.
I don't need to know what you're doing in your bedroom. I don't really care what you do in your bedroom. I don't want you to
That
push it on children. I don't want you to push it out in public. I don't want you to tell me, oh, hey, I like to go the wrong way on a one-way street and all that. I don't shut up about it.
that's the main basis. I guess that yeah, I mean, me and you are on the same page with that barn.
Yeah.
Um, but the thing was is like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
And pop this away. Um, it's nobody's business what
You do behind closed doors in your own
yeah.
home.
Yeah. Kill the graphic.
Oh, all right. Let's take this off here. Where's my
So
mouse?
it's no it's nobody's business what you do behind closed doors. And and I think, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, and slam me, chastise me, or whatever. But it seemed like, when this whole pride thing started, it was a they wanted equal rights for marriage. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
That's
stuff like
the
that.
benefit thing I was talking about. Yes.
Right, and the benefit thing.
Yeah.
And that whole thing is like, okay, yeah, whatever, I can deal with that. If you have the gall to go and start a movement for this, okay, I I could say nice job.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what's happened is that it's turned into a fallacy. It's turned into a parade for anybody and everybody to
Have
just
carte
be,
blanche to do
yeah,
whatever they want.
carte blanche and flamboyant
Yeah.
against whoever is watching. And the problem is, like you said, Jim, that there's kids watching.
Yeah.
There's
And
families watching, and I am a huge believer and a huge advocate, and don't do it in front of the kids, because
exactly.
the thing is straight couples don't do it in front of the kids.
Yeah. Flip it around. Yeah.
Yeah, flip it
If straight
around.
people were doing everything that these people are doing, in their parades and their whatever, in their advertisements. If things were alluded to, double entendres were alluded to in the advertising that were explicitly, because, they didn't hide this very well.
Well, no,
You'd hear nothing but shit from everybody. How dare you expose our children to this?
Well, yeah, it goes the same way. I mean, this whole thing, sexual predators and all this kind of shit,
right,
was bred out of doing sexual shit and exposing bedroom shit to children.
Yeah, all this deviant behavior.
Yeah, all that deviant behavior. That's where that started.
Yeah,
but it's okay though if you have a flag.
Right.
It's okay though if it's June. It's okay though if I identify as this or that. That's what pisses me off, and that's what they're taking advantage of, and really trying to. It pisses me off so much because it seems like that's what they're pushing on the kids.
They're force feeding not only our children, but they're force feeding this shit because they want to make it normalized. They want it to be like, oh yeah, it's Pride Month. Everybody throw the rainbow on every logo, every sports team, every entertainment thing, everything, every product out there. Got to have a fucking rainbow.
But why?
And
why
beyond, and then the pink and blue triangle shit, which we all know what that is, tranny. And then there's others, the purple spinny triangle thing. And then they're trying to normalize this shit, dude. If you people out there don't understand that they're trying to normalize this, and we have no problem with the gays, the lesbians wanting equal rights, equal benefits, to be able to live their lives as long as they, do your thing like everybody does behind their closed doors. We're not sitting on our lawn in the front having a good time, my wife and I. It's, and I'm not saying they are either, but whatever you want to do, closed doors in your bedroom, that's on you. That's fine. Don't care.
No one fucking cares.
No.
Like, I don't care what you do behind closed doors. I don't care who you marry. I don't care who cuts your grass. I don't care. But the thing is like, you've seen this too, Barn. In every group, there's a radical side, right?
Element. Yeah, definitely.
So this is the radical side of that group. Yeah. And to push to shove it down everybody's throat.
Yeah.
That's the thing that is super it's offensive to me.
Yeah.
But I can't be offended because I'm half white and straight. Yeah. I can't be offended. I have to I just have to take it. I just have to accept it, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is too and their whole thing is accept it. But
yeah, you must accept it because it's.
But why can't you accept that I don't accept it?
Yeah.
Why can't you accept that? Right. You want me to be so accepting, but you're not willing to be accepting?
Yeah. I've got a couple of videos to show here
well, let's run them.
Yeah, this is the one you sent. I haven't seen this, but this ought to be interesting. Is this one gal that I'm thinking of who?
I don't know. It might be.
Yeah.
I've seen her around a little bit.
Yeah.
And I call her a good gay.
Okay, I have a whole folder. Be the same gal I'm thinking
I have a whole folder of good gays.
Okay. All right. Let's see what the good gay has to say right now.
Here's the thing about Pride Month. I've celebrated Pride Month growing up. I'm 39 years old. I was here when gay marriage was not legal. I was here when we were fighting for actual things, not who wants to fucking piss and shit in what bathroom.
Thank you. Yep.
I don't think anybody should have a month of anything. One day celebration for gay rights. Sure, fine. Have a fucking bowl. Have a vagina. Have whatever you want. These new people should not be celebrated. I'm sorry. And I'm sure straights felt the same way about us coming in. And I get it. I get the whole argument. But you're not fighting for rights because of your sexuality. You're fighting because you don't know what the fuck you are, what you want to identify as. That's not anything to do with anything. This is why the LGB wants to break up with the rest of the fucking alphabet. Because We're not identifying as anything. We are what we are. It's not that fucking difficult to understand.
Amen. I mean, bam. And I think there's a lot more LGBs that agree with that.
Oh,
yeah.
Most of them do.
Yeah.
Most
I have a very
of them
close
do.
family member. I'm not going to say who it is. I don't want to, but I have a very close family member who thinks this way. Yeah, we disagree on other things, maybe politically and all that, but love each other to death. But this is the exact philosophy. This is the exact comment that they have as well. I should say that she has, because she's a she. She's not a multiple person. She is a singular person. So yeah. And that's the same thoughts on that whole thing. Exactly.
And it's just gotten muddied. And the bad thing is that whole movement has just,
it's been ruined.
It's been ruined. That's what I was gonna say. They got shit on, but it did. It's been ruined, and it's been tainted so much to include all this fucking bullshit that it's not at its core what it was supposed to be. And she's right. I mean, you got MLK Day,
right?
Father's Day,
Mother's Day, Christmas Day. Even though they, you know what I'm saying on that. But
I mean, we stretched it out. But at the same time,
but it's still a day that you get off.
A month dedicated to
sexual conduct.
It's a month dedicated to a mental health disorder. I believe.
I tend to agree with
you.
And
if certain people in my family see this, they're not going to be happy with it. But
you know what?
I think at the core, I think at the core, they already know my feelings about it. But it's true, and it's black and white.
Yeah. Well, here's another one. This one and the next one, I'll kind of do them both back to back, and we can kind of talk over it, because there's really nothing to listen to. It's just people, and they're in a parade. But this is what we're talking about. The LG and Bs, like she said, like we have said before, are lost in this whole thing now. You don't even exist in the movement anymore. It is all about degeneracy. It is all about being able to do whatever I want to do in front of anybody I want to do it in front of, children and other people,
grandmas and
grandmas and people who don't, and people who take their kids continually, the young children, to the gay pride parades in their cities, knowing the crap that goes on.
Knowing this
also are mentally unstable and need some serious help. That's right. I said it out loud on this podcast. So here is exactly what we're talking about. Trying to get that to get bigger, but I mean, they have to blur, pixelate out things. Is this
appropriate? Are they not even wearing like crotch rockets or anything?
I don't think they even have that on.
They're full dick out.
They are full dick out.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, it is just like, look at this. Yeah, no, they're full dick out. This is a dick out.
Well, in the top, it says activists walking around completely naked at a pride parade on the streets of Toronto. How is this legal?
It's not, and it shouldn't be, and we should not be allowing this crap. Let's pause that one and look at this next one. Now, this is the one that really gets you, and you LGBs need to also speak up like that gal did, because this is where you're going, and this is why I hate this month. I hate the fact that we have this celebration. I know our daughters are like, they got roped into this whole thing where they love it and they have gay friends. That's great. That's awesome. This is the shit I'm talking about that we don't really, and we don't need a month. A day, okay, a Saturday to do a parade without all of this, with a little more decorum. The same thing that would be allowed for straight people. You don't see them grinding on a float or walking completely naked while children are on the sides watching.
Naked in front of children, and that's okay to you. That's the thing. I don't. What makes it right in your brain to do this in front of children? What
Just
makes
because
that okay?
It's Pride Month and it's a gay pride parade, and it's not even a gay pride parade anymore.
Yeah.
It's a degenerate whatever the F these freakazoids are doing. I mean,
I agree, dude. I agree.
And let me show you what I'm talking about, because now we've gone to the next level. Here we go. What the F is this going on here? We've got the furries. This is Detroit, obviously. Christ. I mean, what the hell are we doing? I mean, first of all, I hope it's hot as F and they're sweating their asses off in those costumes, by the way, because that's what I'm thinking. How awesome would that be? Like, oh my God, it was so hot in my costume. Well, maybe you shouldn't be wearing your costume. Be a little furry, pretending you're a freaking cat, pretending you're a dog. I mean, this is the shit that I'm talking about. And you LGBs need to be pissed. You need to be upset. You need to say, you know what? This is not what we're doing. This is not what this was all about. And we don't accept this. And we're getting lost in the shuffle here.
How do you, okay, so I don't know if you know, Barn, but how do you petition to get a day or a month, like for your
whatever event it is I'm trying to do?
Yeah,
for a parade, like downtown, some major city.
Yeah, so you got to petition to like the government at some point, right? Because they gotta change it on the calendar or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like the L's and the G's that are, against this, because I think that there's more against this than is for it, right?
Right.
I think they need to go back to Congress or whatever the fuck they need to go to and be like, no, this we got to cut this out. We got to kill this, because this is not what we set out to do. They've made a mockery of this.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
And we need to shut this down, because again, like they don't agree that this should be done in front of children. They don't agree that this is all inclusive to anybody and everybody who has weird shit or weird kinks. It's not that. That's the thing. So it lets everybody that has weird kinks and weird shit to just come out and push it on or show it on or force it down somebody's throat.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, and we've said before, and many times before this, what you do in the bedroom is nobody else's fucking business.
Exactly.
And why you would think that what you did in the bedroom or what you do in the bedroom is more important than what I do in the bedroom, so much so you have to throw it down my throat in a fucking parade, is blasphemous, and it's garish, and how fucking dare you?
Well, yeah. To have the balls, the cojones, the coconuts to do this. You know what I'm saying?
I can't believe they let those guys walk around naked. Guys, walk around naked.
It's the frog in the pot, dude. It's slowly, the heat's been turning up. They've tried this slowly but surely. Every single year they push the envelope a little bit more. Oh, we'll just wear the banana hammocks. And then, okay, those get even smaller. Then they're just barely strings. And then it's just the pocket of the hammock only. And then it gets, and now it's nothing. And now you just freeball it. You're freeballing it. And that's okay? Huh.
Where is that okay?
Interesting. Yeah.
And why should my child? I mean, obviously, I'm not taking my kids. But I mean, I'll get real with you right now. We're getting real
I
on the
would
show.
prefer if you did. Don't
My
lie.
ex-wife wanted to take the kids. Thank God.
You're welcome.
Because my ex-wife is all about that and want to be all inclusive and all that kind of shit.
I want to expose the kids to everything and all the culture.
But thank God that the tickets to get into that parade and all that bullshit were too expensive for her to afford.
Tickets to get into the tickets. Where now? Why was it tickets? Who buys the tickets and for
they
what?
gotta make money. They gotta make money.
So you can't stand on the side of a street in your downtown city that you pay taxes for a parade that was petitioned by all these degenerates, and they're going to make money off of people coming watching them do this shit. Wow.
They're making money.
What a country. What a country. I can imagine these guys coming in here.
Drawing you in to watch degenerates and have your mind fucked. Yeah. And they're making money off of that.
Off of you, stupid people.
And that's kind of the thing. Like,
useful idiots.
I would never do it willingly. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, the people that, in these other cities and the people that did it or paid the money for the tickets or whatever, is that what you paid for? Are you happy? Are you happy with yourself?
Yeah. Are you glad your hard-earned dollars went to that?
You good? You good? Yeah.
Yeah. Good on you.
Your young daughters and your young sons got to see a little ball slapping.
Yeah. Way to expose them to society at such a young age.
Yeah.
And that's not even society. That I don't even know what the hell that is. That's not even society. That's the sub basement of society right there. I mean,
that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the
thing. And we're not crude by any means, people. I mean, we're not, we get it. But there's a point when your kids are being exposed to things and forced into their, and it's like those drag shows where the parents are taking their kids to the drag shows and these people are dancing and they let their 8-year-old son put dollar bills into the pants, the bikini pants of the tranny that's dancing in front of them, and isn't this wonderful? This is so great. Hey Billy, are you having fun? Here, let's throw a couple dollars in there. G-string.
Yeah, they're accepted. They feel good now. They feel good about their decisions. You made them feel good about their decisions.
They're real human beings now and accepted in society as normal. I mean,
if you have to have children put dollars in your fucking G-string,
oh my God, I know,
as a tranny to make you feel validated as a fucking human, then you should go put a bullet in your head. Yeah. I'm not. This might get us fucking canceled.
I don't.
But at the same time, that's where I'm at with this bullshit.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this video. And it just came out, and I think it just came out because it's, wait for it, Pride Month, of this tranny dude dancing in City Hall in New York City.
Oh, New York's become a fucking cesspool.
Mom Donnie is just the worst thing to ever happen to that.
I mean,
city.
there's
people get what you voted for.
New York's had its own like kind of cesspool degenerate side for a long time, but with Mom Donnie in here, it's just gotten worse and worse.
Oh my God.
And worse. It is absolutely, it's a shit show.
I mean, I can't find the video. I'll have to try to see if I can find it. But yeah, it's this training on, and everybody in the city hall ballroom or wherever the hell they were doing this were just like, oh yeah, this is so great. look at this tranny dude dancing. Like, it's like, oh my, I mean, thank God you had something on, but oh my God. My God. And it was pretty disgusting. So if I find that, we'll come back to that or whatever.